So, this year is 8 years of Thomas the Tank Engine. Have you guys ever watched the television series Thomas the Tank Engine back when you were little? In case you guys don't know about me, I used to love Thomas the Tank Engine when I was growing up. Well, I just loved that show for absolutely no reason, but it didn't really taught me anything. It does taught you about hard work, it teaches you about friendship, it teaches you how to work with other people, which is kind of interesting. When I saw Tom the Tank Engine as a kid, I didn't quite understand this stuff because it was a little bit confusing for me as a kid because some of the characters are mostly trains, not people, but I can compare them to people because they have faces on. And during my kindergarten years, I never got a chance to talk to any other kids who liked that show because I wasn't very social back then. Maybe Tom the Tank Engine didn't really teach you much social skills because they're trains stuck on tracks. Sometimes they do, but they don't have hands or legs and feet like people do. But sometimes they talk to each other, but it's not very social education in my opinion. The television show Tom the Tank Engine did give me an interest in model trains, of course. I did enjoy playing with model trains throughout my childhood. I used to play with like Tom the Tank Engine trains. I used to play with the wooden railway toys, like with the magnets stuck on, attached in them on the wooden railway tracks that go around the circles and stuff like that. It used to be a lot of fun. That's how I remember as a kid. I don't quite remember playing with those wooden railway toys back when I was little. Maybe I did, but I don't quite remember. But I seen them in stores most of the time, like those wooden railway toys, and I thought they looked really cool. I do remember those Tommy toys he used to play with, like those made by a Japanese company of those toy trains that run on batteries and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I remember playing those wooden those Tomic toys, like those Tommy toys with those blue tracks that I remember as a kid. They feel a lot of fun, but I wish I could show you the toys and demonstrate them how they work. But I just don't know I have them with me here in California, but they're in Las Vegas right now. Probably one of the bins, but it'd be kind of a good idea if I can show them to you, but I think they're dirty right now. Otherwise, I'll show you clips on YouTube made by other people. The Thomas the Tank Engine TV series gave me a really big interest in trains. It's interesting that people my generation grew up watching Thomas the Tank Engine. I never met any people who saw that show, but on YouTube, I found people around my generation, around my age, who grew up watching Thomas the Tank Engine on television. And they're from Australia, Canada, United States, and Great Britain. I did not know Thomas the Tank Engine's a British television series. It was just based on a series of books from England. I don't remember reading the books or my parents reading the books to me as a kid, but I do remember like watching the television series. Is the only thing I know about Thomas the Tank Engine. When I saw the Thomas the Tank Engine books, I do like the drawings. I thought they're really cute and beautiful. They're gorgeous, beautiful drawings of the characters and beautiful landscapes of the drawings.